Welcome once more to the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Hope you're having a great weekend out there. I say that in as much as I'm doing a bit of recording, or at least my brother is, for this show today on the weekend, and I hope you're having a great one. Hope you're not getting too tuckered out there shopping for the upcoming holidays, and if, once again, you finished all yours, good on you. Today's focus is going to be what's going on in our wonderful government once again. And this is the Guantanamo Bay incident where these supposed terrorists are being tortured. You know, folks, on a lesser scale, if you just look at everyday run-of-the-mill creeps that are going around and heinously killing and injuring innocent people, well, I'm not ashamed or afraid to say that I have no sympathy, absolutely zero sympathy for those kinds of bastards that go around just taking lives and not only killing that one person that they're actually, doing this to, but they're killing families and friends. Because to not have your loved one with you the rest of the days of your life is nothing short of murder of a whole family. So if you ask me if I have a bleeding heart or if I'm really torn up that they're getting the electric chair, well, not the electric chair anymore, well, they should be getting it, but lethal injections and what have you, hell no. I say just crank up the needles and get rid of the bastards right and left. Now, we're talking about something on an even grander scale, and we're talking about those bastards or associates of bastards that brought down the Twin Towers, took out a big chunk of the Pentagon, and crashed that plane on the eastern seaboard with all of those innocent people. And now our government, and not only our government, but oh bastard, is crying and whinging about, oh, it's just so unfair that those people, those people over at Gitmo were tortured with towels over their face and pouring water into towels and questioning them while they're naked and whatever method they use to get information out of these scuzzbags. And you're whinging and having bleeding hearts for them as terrorists, talking about their torture. Are you kidding me? What I consider torture is what former Vice President Dick Cheney put so eloquently. Torture is a father trapped on the upper floors of a burning, crumbling World Trade Center, being on the phone to his 4 young daughters, telling them that he loved them and that they may not see him again because he was in peril. That's torture at the hands of these bastards, these sadistic sons of bitches, I'm saying it, and you're gonna have a grieving heart for them? What the hell is our government thinking? I've never seen such a bunch of jackasses. How dare you grieve for some bastards like that who don't know what torture is? They're so big and bad. They fear nothing. How can you torture someone who doesn't even have feelings or a heart? How could you sit there and grieve for those bastards when these poor people of the World Trade Center and the Pentagon who got killed and those people in the airplanes and all of those families are still grieving and it's cutting them like a knife even today? And then you sit there and you have some kind of empathy for some animals. I'm not even going to put animals down that badly, because animals don't even act that way. Even the wildest animal out there, he'll only attack you if he feels you're attacking him or if he's hungry. But to just heinously go by because of some ideology, animals are not capable of that. So I'm going to put animals down like that. Some sadistic bastards, and you're going to have a grieving and heavy heart for. What kind of jackasses are you? We already know that old bastard, how he feels about foreigners because he is one. A no-account shitbag. He couldn't even match Donald Trump's throwdown on the table about his birth certificate because he knew he couldn't. He's a piece of crap and everybody knows it. But now the rest of the government, which we already knew were crap, they've even shown it even further by having these meetings and these hearings and all of this stuff about what happened to those slimy snakes in the grass. Who bloody cares? I sure don't. And I bet you all of the people that lost loved ones because of these sick, sadistic bastards don't care whether they were tortured or not. I say it's not torture. I say it's a getting of information which we needed to get rid of and eradicate the rest of them. You don't go around and feed the snake that bites you. You cut the bastard's head off. Are you kidding? I mean, how stupid. This country, folks, is a laughing stock. The people are running it. They're just a joke, a running daily joke. From old bastard right down to the most minutest of these political mucky mucks. They're nothing but a joke. And every time the news comes on, which they're a joke too, but every time something is said about them, it just adds more fuel to the joke fire. I tell you, I don't know, as I've said many times in other videos, I don't know where we're going. But we're getting there hella fast at the hands of these dumbasses who, they shouldn't be allowed to lead rats to a garbage can, let alone a country. So I just had to weigh in on that. I know a lot of folks have been talking about it around the country. In fact, some people are talking about it around the world. How could we be so ignorant as to have all this empathy and care for criminals, all this empathy and care for lawbreakers? It seems the more you break the law in this country, the better off you are. So it makes me wonder why we even have laws if they're going to be constantly broken. Why do we have situations in place to protect ourselves if the stupid president and the rest of his muckety mucks constantly go against it? They are the ones who are creating the chaos in this country, not the citizens. Again, I say, who should you fear most? The ISIS or the supposed terrorists? Or old bastard, the one that sits there smugly and comfortably at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Think about that. Chew on that one for a while, folks. Thanks again for joining us for the Phil Taylor Jones Show. We'll be back again with you soon. Take care. Stay safe. Try to be happy during this season. And thanks for all your support and your commentary. I appreciate it. If you want to become a subscriber, you know what to do. The button's there somewhere. Push it and jump on that old Phil Taylor Jones bandwagon, and we'll be glad to have you. See you later, and shop till you drop. Bye-bye.